What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia recently posted on X. He said, "Everyone want to talk about the little stupid Tank. Let's fight. Enough of that funny talk. Come see me at 144 and let's stop the talk. If you beat Frank, let's run it at Gervonta." Tank Davis. And let me counterpunch. I think this was brewed moments after Ryan Garcia defeated Devin Haney. Okay, I think that if anything, that should be a fight that Ryan wants. And there is much talk about the rehydration. I think Ryan Garcia came in purposely bigger. He didn't have any interest in fighting at 140, especially, or being a champion at 140, especially if he wasn't going to campaign at 140. Okay, so it makes no sense for him to even want to make the weight, especially if he felt he was too big and he was going on to bigger, hopefully better things anyway. Okay, but as far as talk, like Tank talks, Tank's not coming to 144 for nobody, because Tank didn't like 140 fighting Mario Barrio. So what makes you think that he's going to do that? He's still listening to Floyd, and he's still listening to Leonard, and Leonard listens to Al Heyman, and they all listen together. Right? So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It doesn't. I think Tank is going to do whatever his advisors and his promoters tell him to do. And that's what he's going to do. And that is not going to 144. All this is talk. The only way Ryan fights Tank again is on Tank's terms, because Tank won. Now, I would love to see it. I would love to see Tank go to 144. Don't get me wrong, simply because I don't have a pony in the show. I just know Tank is going to do what's easier for Tank. And if it's not easier for the other opponent, it's going to be easier for him by default. Okay, so that's Tank. Okay, he's not going to make it easier or give anybody or an equal advantage or any of that. He's not going to do that. He's not. A lot of people are cool with that. I'm not, but a lot of people are cool with that idea. I would like him to go to 144, so if he does the same thing by beating Ryan Garcia, then there will be no excuses. Then people won't say, "Oh man, well, you drained him out and you had a rehydration clause, and that's why you beat Ryan Garcia." No, he beat Ryan Garcia because he was faster, quicker, and he had a better game plan, because he was ready for the left hook, and he didn't get caught with the left hook, unlike Devin Haney. Okay, so that was the difference. And Tank was able to catch him in the body with a shot that totally closed the show. Now, I don't want to hear he was just skin and bones. Listen, if he got caught with that shot, I don't care how much muscles that he had. If that shot would put him down and it made him quit before, it's going to make him quit now. That same punch is going to land. It doesn't, look, that type of shot, like he claims that shot he couldn't get up from. He refused to get up from. Well, if he was stronger, that means that would give him more heart. That's the question you ask yourself. Would it have been easier, more convenient if he was bigger? You know what I mean? Because the only difference was the punches that he's able to take versus the punches that he's able to make. Okay? If he's able to land with those shots, that's one thing, but he wasn't. Ryan's going to be fast regardless of who he is. You know what I mean? I think that Ryan Garcia is a guy that he has a limit. He showed us that limit. And because he showed us that limit, his superiors, i.e. Oscar De La Hoya, B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins, did not show up at his press conference. Eric Gomez did, which was very disrespectful. And like I mentioned in another video, they showed up for this one, didn't they? You know what I mean? Now, had he lost, and he would have lost the way that he would have lost with Tank Davis, you think they still would have been there? Maybe. But then again, we definitely know they wasn't there when he lost before, okay, versus winning. So it's just incredible how people treat winners versus losers and come up with that bum-ass threat. Our lives were at stake. No, it wasn't. You just didn't want to show up. You thought a guy that talked all that smack and quit simply because he didn't want to get up from that shot, and he had you thinking that he was going to win, and he didn't, and the way he lost wasn't up to par, so they didn't go. But nonetheless, back to Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. I don't think Tank will do that. I think Tank's going to stick around and fight guys that are coming uphill to fight him because he likes easy challenges, because he's already making the ching-ching. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Ryan Garcia offering a fight with Tank Davis, a rematch at a catch weight of 144. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!